Okay. We talked about legendary fighter Shonie Carter, how he wrestled a bear in Russia. And I'm going to tell you about other guys. You know about Bob Sapp also did the same thing. He fought a gorilla, bear, and elephant. Some people don't believe that phenomenal strength exists. I can prove to you another fact. Like I told you about heavy weights that can be used as a weapon. Mike Tyson proved this, along with another fighter that doesn't get talked about at all. A fighter by the name of Trent Rollins was able to pick up a tremendous amount of weight. And you have to understand that I don't care how big that bear is. If somebody's picking up 200 plus pounds or more than that, putting it over their head, that's a tremendous amount of power coming down on just about any beast on land. So Mike Tyson would be as strong as a gorilla at that time when he was in his prime. In the early 2000s, you see him picking up like hundreds of pounds of weight on his neck. So that's a lot of power. Now imagine slamming that weight on an animal. I don't care if it's 800 pounds. You put hundreds of pounds of weight and then you slam it down. I don't care if it falls on you. Pardon my French, but that shit's going to hurt you. So these are some things to think about. That's what I mean by having that magnitude of strength and power. As we get older like I am now, that stuff goes away. But in our primes, absolutely. But I'm not the only one. There was other guys like I'm mentioning here. I'm mentioning real stuff, real fighters, and not just pick and choosing which ones I want to promote. I'm picking the guys that really do stuff. As you know, Clemente Russo had the power to knock a bull out. He did it on screen. We know about also Mike Tyson also was known for knocking a horse out. Roberto Duran knocked a horse out. So yeah, that's why I say all these things from experience of me doing them personally and knowing other people who have done it personally. So the power can be generated. It's just as you get older, in my case, you get older, you get sick. I'm in my 40s now. Things change. But yeah, did I have the strength to beat a bear? Yes, 100%. I even fought a guy who fought a bear. So, and I told you guys about the bull incident. Yeah, all these things are true. None of the stuff is made up. But you see me now, I got a gut, I'm sick, hair falling out, teeth falling out. There's been a lot done to make me in this condition, as we know, with the powers that be. So, but it is what it is. I'm not, am I upset about it? Oh, definitely. But I'm telling you that there are higher levels. And this is the stuff that, in my opinion, are real fighters, what real fighters should be capable of doing, in my opinion. You look at the people that they say are great champions. I say, well, can they beat a bear? Do they have the power to fight a wolf? Can they, in the case of Bob Sapp, he fought an elephant. I mean, imagine that. He fought a gorilla too. Do you have the strength to do that? So, and Samson killed a lion with his bare hands. Mike Tyson also fought a tiger. So Tyson fought a tiger and and knocked a horse out, and he had the strength of a gorilla. Another one that you see the footage of this. All this stuff is real. Well, you've seen footage of me fighting against wolves and coyotes. You've seen that, running them off and shit. You also had me with big ass deer around, but I didn't want to hurt them, of course. But deer can also hurt you. You see me with the bull incident that I told you about, where literally frightened the shit out of it. Again, I was, when you're stronger, when you're healthier, things that you can do. What was the other guy who, man, this guy actually, George Foreman fought a lion. He didn't kill it like Samson did, but he fought a lion, bro. Like a hardcore overhand right, boom, right on the lion's head. This is some tremendous power. This thing is to take into consideration. Just saying.